Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in War Games Episode 3, and I'm going to be showing you the 4 different endings as well as the achievements that go along with them. So which one do you want to start up the episode? And my best advice for getting this in as few extra playthroughs as possible is to make sure you switch over to Zane once he pops up. So the game's going to start on Kelly. The 3 characters are going to now split up. Make sure you switch over to Zane's panel, and you want to stick to his panel for the entire playthrough. So at the end of the chapter, you will be in the living room. You will notice that Kelly will be performing a certain action. Whatever she is doing is going to determine what ending you get. For example, in this first playthrough, we have her rearranging the pillows on the couch and trying to clean up the living room. This means it will lead to the ending where she calls Rafi, and each of these specific endings have their own particular achievement. What makes this achievement a little frustrating is the endings are pseudo-random, which means nothing that you do in the main storyline will affect what ending you get. And because of that, this achievement could possibly take many playthroughs to get all 4 done. Luckily, I discovered a little method in order to try to speed this up a bit and try to improve your odds of getting the endings you want. Once you get whatever achievement you're going for that particular ending, what you want to do is you want to hit the start button, and that should bring up the pause menu. Make sure you hit restart episode, and that should send you back to the beginning. Once the episode starts back up, make sure you switch to Zane again once he pops up, and then you want to stay on him for the entire episode. Doing this should make it so that the game cycles out to the next ending. So it would appear that each of the endings are going to take place in a cycle, and the cycle is determined on what number of playthrough that you're on, and the number of your playthrough is determined that if you reset after a particular ending. So the cycle will break if you either finish an episode, exit the game, or you don't switch to Zane and instead stay on a different character. So as long as you keep those conditions the same, which is resetting after every ending and making sure that you stick to Zane during your playthrough, you should be good for the achievement. So, moving on to the second ending that we have Kelly lying down on the couch drinking a beer, which will lead to the ending where she calls Jake, which will give us a different achievement. As you can see, we did the exact same story parameters we did in the first playthrough, which was just sticking to Zane. So, nothing in the story is going to affect what ending you get. So, either the endings are going to be completely random or the cycle method has some validity to it. So once again, we're going to hit start after we get our achievement and then restart the episode. Now we're going to do a third playthrough where we are back. Make sure you switch to Zane once he pops up and then just get to the end of the episode, and hopefully you should get a different ending. If you don't, restart the episode anyways and keep this cycle going until you get all 4 desired endings. For this ending, we have Kelly sitting on the floor drinking some tea, and this will lead to the ending where she calls Fatima and give us the third achievement.
Hey, passed. You could say that.
Once again, we're going to hit start and then restart the episode from the beginning. Once the episode starts back up, we're going to do our method where we switch over to Zane, stick on him for the rest of the episode, and then hope that we get to the final and 4th ending that we need. So we are going to do that, and then at the end of the episode, you'll notice that Kelly is going to be sitting in the armchair in the middle, and this will lead her to calling Torch at the end. So hopefully this method made the achievement a little bit easier. Once again, it's not certain what determines what ending you get, but this seems to be the best way to get all 4, meaning you get all 4 achievements. So best of luck with you until a more definitive answer and solution is found. But that's going to be all 4 achievements, and that's all there is to it.